Hey guys, we're just coming off the SoCal qualifier from the weekend, and before I get into my recruiting tip, I just want to thank the families that came up and embraced me over the weekend and gave me a hug and chatted me up and talked to me about their recruiting journey. It was really, really cool to experience, and whether we end up working together or you guys go through this journey on your own, I just can't tell you how touched I am that you took the time to come up and told me, because it's definitely inspiring for me. And it just shows that there's a whole country out there of people that want to play, and they might be a little afraid to start the process. It is an emotional journey, but I just want to be part of it. And so thanks so much for tuning in. Today, I want to talk to you about my upcoming recruiting showcase at Mizuno Long Beach on Memorial Day, as well as a couple of college skills camps that are going on. There's some really unique opportunities that are coming up, and I don't want to confuse the two, so I'm going to explain the differences of both of them. First, I'm going to start with my recruiting showcase. So my company, My Recruiting Solutions, does a couple of major college recruiting showcases every year. I do one at T Street Volleyball Club in January, and I always do one at Mizuno Long Beach in May, towards the end of the season, and kind of to help jumpstart recruiting into the end of season tournaments. You register at my website, myrecruitingsolutions.com/showcase, and you can see the list of programs that are committing. Usually we get a huge increase in the amount of college coaches that decide to attend in that last week. So just to kind of give you a heads up, you always want to tune in and check it out every week, because we'll get a growing list of programs that will confirm they're actually attending inside the gym. Now, whether the college coach is attending or not, we film every court and we email the database of the athletes that are participating, as well as the video, to every college coach in the country. And the reason this is such a huge benefit, there's so many programs that have a small recruiting budget, and so they can't always travel to different events. And this is an opportunity for them to get an idea of what kids are interested in studying, because we have you fill out a questionnaire, and it gives the college coaches information about you and what you're looking for in your college experience. In January, we actually had an athlete call and follow up with us after the event who had 30 different emails of interest and offers from programs around the country. So it does make a tremendous impact in the amount of exposure that you get. And exposure is not something to take lightly. You want college coaches talking about you and showing interest and writing you. Even if the school isn't the right fit, you don't know where that college coach is going to end up. And if you're not familiar with the college coaching world, there's a lot of changes. People move around quite a bit, but also our community is so small that people talk about you. And so if you're not a fit, perhaps for their program, it doesn't mean that they won't talk about you at another program. So I have to tell you, these are just a really good opportunity to get exposure and to be evaluated by your individual skills. So my showcase, you register online, you show up at the event on Memorial Day. It's in the morning, so we get you in and out before, so you have the rest of the day to enjoy your day. And depending on your recruiting class, you get a different t-shirt for whatever your recruiting class. And that allows the college coaches to kind of hone in and zero in on any recruiting class that they're focused on recruiting at the time. So you also get a number, and when you check in, you get this, we put everything in a Ziploc. It's really nicely done, and we kind of hand it to you when you check in. So you change into our t-shirt and you put your number on. And the number is how they're going to identify you in our database. Then you play. We separate everybody. We put kids on every court. We move everybody around. And I have really high level coaches with strong volleyball backgrounds that are running our courts. So we ensure that every court is balanced and filled with equal talent. So you're not going to have a top court and a low court. You're going to find that the talent is evenly distributed throughout the gym. And we move you around the gym so that college coaches are seeing you no matter what. So the setters are moving, the attackers are moving, everybody who's playing is moving. And that's a huge advantage because no matter what, you're going to be seen. And the goal is to have college coaches see you, take notes on you, and then you actually get a list following the event. You get a list of all the programs who attended so you can follow up with them directly. And the college coaches who are around the country that are watching it have all of your contact information so they can initiate contact as well. And if they can't reach out to you directly, they reach out to me and I help facilitate communication and ensure that you get the message. So that's to chat with you a little bit about my showcase. There's also some really, really cool opportunities coming up by several clubs throughout Southern California, but I'm going to highlight 2 right now. I don't get anything for promoting these college camps. I'm not tied to them. I'm just a huge promoter because I believe that any exposure that you can get throughout this process is just going to better your journey. It's going to make it so much easier. So I can't stress the importance of taking advantage of these kinds of opportunities. These are 2 really well-known clubs throughout the country who have some pretty cool events that are coming up. The first one is Sunshine's Volleyball Camp, the High Academic Camp, and I'm talking about it first because it's following my showcase. It's on June 4th and June 5th. And this event is a high academic camp. Now, they may be sold out. I don't know. So you'd have to check out on the website and see if there's still room. They require that the student athletes are high academic. You don't want to go to this camp if you don't have a strong GPA and it's taking a strong course load because it's not really going to appeal to you. But it's Wesleyan and Cornell, University of Pennsylvania, Princeton, Brown, University of Virginia, Columbia, Rice, Dartmouth, Colgate, Davidson, NYU, Amherst, Yale, Colorado College, and Bucknell are all the programs that are attending that event. And in a college collegiate camp, the college coaches are actually running the court. So you're experiencing them in their element where they're able to get a feel for you as an athlete, and you're able to get a feel for their coaching style and what it may be like to play for them. The other camp I want to talk to you about is at T Street. It's the T Street Collegiate Coaching Camp, and it's June 10th and 11th. This camp, it has University of Washington, Pepperdine, Texas A&M, Santa Clara, UC San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, UC Berkeley, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, University of San Francisco, Grand Canyon, Point Loma, and Concordia, who are all attending this camp. And again, it's just a really great opportunity for you to get in the gym with these coaches, get a feel for their coaching style, for them to get a feel for you. And like I said, whether they're recruiting you or not, you never know what will happen with these college coaches and where they end up. And so it's just a tremendous opportunity for you. And I can't stress the importance of exposure throughout this process. I'm signing off for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to Lone Star this weekend in Dallas. I leave Thursday morning. If you're in Dallas and you see me and my hat, please stop by and say hello and talk to me. I just love hearing everybody's stories, and I'm just excited to be a part of your journey. So best of luck. Thanks so much. I'm signing off.